today. From Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Detroit Lions taking on Cam Newton and the Chicago Bears.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They are led out by an 8-time Pro Bowler in his 16th season out of Cal. It's Aaron Rodgers.
I think Aaron Rodgers is one of the poster boys for persistence and belief in self. Because coming out of high school, he had 0 scholarship offers in the D1 level, went to a junior college, went to Cal, and just blew up there. And then, of course, as a first-round draft pick, but a lot lower than what he expected in the first round, and then had to sit behind Brett Favre for a few years in Green Bay before getting his shot. Now he's probably one of the better quarterbacks that we've seen come down the pipe.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
D.D. Westbrook on the return.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a late signee this year, their 31-year-old quarterback. It's Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that big smile. That's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's accurate throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game. And his team is having a whole lot of fun because when they score a touchdown, some fan's going to get lucky and get the game ball.
And some room to roam now. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Moss. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Ball carrier.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
A give to Elliott. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The give is to Elliott. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Ezekiel Elliott.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 61 yards. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, second and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
From the 29, Newton, he'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
First down, Bears.
From the 50, Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And this one complete to Will Fuller. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
Daquan Jones on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings
on
up
second down, Elliott. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
Ezekiel Elliott. That's good.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the ground with a tight end.
The tight end.
There to stop him was Carlton Davis.
He was brought down by
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Rodgers took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case,
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Khari Willis drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Over 1st and 10 at the Lions' 49-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Newton. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Going with Moss on the ground. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary. That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott, and he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bears nothing.
They run with a former Buccaneer. It's Peyton Barber. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
10th
6.
carry now for Elliott. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. The Lions on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Complete to Jarvis Landry.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the Bears.
They give it off here to the tight end. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by
the Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And that is incomplete here. Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now
ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers going back to Landry. This time he's got him complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Ends up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. Hey, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Newton. But it's brought in by Washington. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, Newton. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Newton throwing again. Washington's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run on 1st down with Moss. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Newton. This will be caught at about the 5.
Complete to
the Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run here with Moss. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
2nd and goal.
Now Newton. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Complete to James Washington.
James Washington there to make the grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A 10-play drive that time. And it's James Washington who finishes things with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is Jakeem Grant. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got his man. That's Landry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a 1st down. On 1st down, Rodgers. And that's Elliott, complete.
Rodgers pass.
Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings
Here's 2nd and 10.
At the Bears' 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught by Howard. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11. Shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Oh, what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. Time for our players spotlight, and it focuses in here on Cam Newton. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
It's a pickup.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2, Newton. He finds his target, Fuller. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
Complete to Will.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. That's complete to the tight end Sample. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton, it's complete to Fuller. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. He's got Fuller.
Newton's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Newton, that'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
And 5 yards.
To the air again, Newton. Man open, it's Moss complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, each team able to manage just one touchdown apiece. 7-7 is our score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now a second down and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Newton. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Newton. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
To Tyler Higbee.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
And the Bears.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing again is Newton. On the move to his left. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
At the 42-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. That's complete to Zach Moss out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down, Bears.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line.
And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee.
Complete.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Rolling to his left. He may try and run for this.
Newton on the
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers got his man complete over the middle. That's back. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Rodgers now on 1st down. And complete to Elliott. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Open man is Howard, the tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the Bears' 42-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And you know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's got Smith here. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Elliott. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. One man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Davante Adams there to make the grab. And the Lions have taken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception.
Set to kick off.
Johnson now returning. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Complete to
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
They fake the give. Newton. He completes it to Westbrook. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the give, this is Moss. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They start on the ground with Elliott. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
He was taken down by Rodney McLeod. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 20.
Running the jet sweep, Landry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's going to look deep now for... He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. They'll get this one complete to Zane Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
The 16-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
from the 16. Rodgers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
That's good for a Lion.
The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
The 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the
on 2nd and goal. Rodgers looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Rodgers now to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
On 20-yard line.
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
all you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Justin Simmons.
Operating from the 22nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, Newton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Cam Newton sacked. A loss of
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 9. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
First down.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Newton. And nearly picked off there. And it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Darius Slay.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again. Newton. The open man is Westbrook. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. First down, Chicago.
It's a gain of 6.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 48.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton can't find it. He lost the football. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Draw play, Elliott. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Looking deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 45 yards.
At the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, and it's 2nd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 7. And again, it's Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Bears 7.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
At their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. This one hauled in by Sample. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the Bears first down.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At their 48.
Again, Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Newton throwing again. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brought down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Newton. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and it's 3rd and short. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
2 yards to go.
Newton. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Trey Flowers picks it.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A solid stiff arm. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
9-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. James Washington was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Newton. He's got Fuller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Throwing again is Newton. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and the field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Robert Foster.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Sanders for the extra point.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York.
17.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this will be covered up by the Lions, and that might just about seal the deal. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for Detroit, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.